You need to focus on the client. If you're focused on the client, what happens in return is you will get the reward. Problem is, companies always focus on the reward. They focus on the numbers. They focus on what they're going to get out of it. Problem with most companies, you can't do that. That's why success is not part of their category. They look at failure every day because they're not looking at the right point. The point is that you need to look at your client. If you want to have a great reward in your business, the only way you're going to achieve that is focusing on taking care of the client. Focusing on the client will give you the reward. So when businesses are thinking about what their next quarter is going to be, the projections on how much money they're going to make. The problem with that thinking process is that businesses need to say, how many clients are we going to take care of? How many clients are we going to bring in and actually give them the path of success? And what I mean by that is, if you think about the client, you pour into the client, and don't think about just what you're going to get out of it, then you're going to have more success. The chances of success goes up, skyrockets, when you focus on the actual client. And this is the problem with entrepreneurs. Always focusing on what they can get out of it. What is it in for me? It isn't about that. For you to run a successful business, you got to think about the client. The client is number one. You got to pour into them. You pour into your clients, you pour into the product, whatever you're trying to sell or service. Guess what happens? There's a principle. You will be rewarded. And rewards, we all want the fancy car, we all want the nice house and the corner office, but it goes back to pouring to others first. Let's do some research on your product. See how is it improving? How is it doing? Get surveys. Get other customer feedback. Find out those out there, what are they saying about your product? If you're hearing good stories, great. But I'm not talking about the good stories, I'm talking about the bad stories. The stories that people say, well, your product is bad because of this. Your customer service team is bad because of this. Focus on your customer service team, and guess what happens? Ultimately, you will have happy clients. Happy clients means that you're going to have a great reward.